guessing that one was a little more favorable today.
The same challenges we had after yesterday, or we still have some of those. I like how the guys, Cooper, the two guys you met with, Cooper Weiss, Cooper McMurray. I thought McMurray was amazing in his at-bats early, and Weiss plays with so much energy, and was really, I think, has been a spark and was a spark again today for us. But really just up and down the lineup, we kept churning it out. Yesterday, I would think it was 35-11 if I add up like errors and hits and walks and everything that you can think of. And today we kind of were favorable in that category. You can have emotion and distraction and wonder what's going on. This is all about around home plate and inside those lines and your ability to win some of these wars. And there's a game within a game. That's what's so amazing about baseball. But there wasn't much to be said with this group. I was really interested in today. I wanted today to get here and just see how this team would respond with so many new pieces, because that's the first taste that we've had. These 4 weeks have been good for us. We've been on the road, we've had double headers, we've done a lot of different things, and that was another lesson. And at least for a day, that was a good bounce back for this club.
Butch, when you come out and say that was the worst game of your career here at Auburn yesterday, did you sort of demand a response or hope for a response like this from your team? Sundays
always yield to our chapel, so the timeline gets pretty tight. So I did, and I just told them the game was still going to be around the plate. And I got dusted up my resume and stuff like that for everybody that fired me yesterday, because this is a business and it is personal. So you're always ready coaching in this league and being a part of this world. So you got to keep your axe as sharp as you possibly can. And you have those things that happen all the time. I was telling Ike Irish today, this game is amazing. It'll take you through everything, and all it's measuring is, like, if you're pitching and you give up a home run, it really matters what happens in the next at bat. And that's how the world's built. It's such a great teacher for life. But don't think for a second this thing's not personal and it's not business. And you got to balance that somehow with these kids having fun, to work on their craft every day, and that's just what you do. And you just keep your head down and you fight. We got a huge, long 10 weeks of SEC play, which I'm honored to be able to go through a 23rd time in a row. It's so exciting. But don't forget for a second that this is for keeps, and this is real, and you just keep practicing that skill over and over, and you keep your head down. You're not allowed to be sad till the season's over, and then you look up where it's at the finish, and you just keep doing it. And those are the lessons we're trying to teach these guys, because life's going to hit them right in the mouth. And then sometimes you can just sit back and see what your leadership and what amazing guys can do that are connected. I feel like our group's connected, and I think we're going to absolutely experience challenges, because we do have so many areas to keep improving, which I've outlined. And when the days don't go our way, that's going to be exposed more than others. So we just need to be interested. Great response, but we need to keep growing as a ball club. And I would imagine every coach in America sitting here thinking along the same lines, no matter where they feel like their team's at today. Mark?
With the SEC play starting next week, I mean, how do you evaluate where you are and where you need to be successful?
Yeah, Mark, I've done a little different this year where it's just one game. I thought our schedule was so good, because overall, you guys said we might play 33 deep quad one games or whatever, and I just took that and I told them, well, we don't have to get ready for 2 different games. This Austin Peay, I felt like we were playing 11 SEC conference weekends. UConn made it 12. Going to Jacksonville, Florida made it 13. It's just, there's one game. This is who we are. Some of these pieces of who we are, and we keep getting better, because this is a game of inches. And if you can do the little things well, the big good stuff will show up. So it's still a pursuit of being able to do some of those things, but I would be disappointed. I think it would be a mistake for us to try to go create a new brand of ball, because we're going to an amazing Vanderbilt club next week. We've been practicing one game. This is our at-bats. This is our collection of everything that we've done, and we got to take this and continue to try to be consistent and fearless and selfless and all the things, relentless. And you just have to keep doing that each and every day, even if you get the outcome you want or not.
Right.
Butch, how did Joseph Gonzalez, how was his bullpen, and then do you still plan to throw him against your live hitting tomorrow?
Thursday's pen was better than the last 2 starts as far as getting down the mound and the ball coming out of his hand. Tomorrow is the last hurdle for evaluation for this coming week. So his ability to be part of the Vanderbilt series will be after throwing live to hitters tomorrow. So we did a bunch of force mound plate, lots of watching video, a lot of adjusting with the lower half, not so much the top half. My biggest thing coming off shoulder surgery, the shoulder's chiefly responsible for velocity, so we were spending more time where command was our biggest bother, to be honest with you. So whatever that, Teef and those guys come up, we put it together. We did a plan for a couple of days to try to do some of that without throwing. So you could do that with med balls, you can do that a variety of different ways, and then had a more aggressive lower half in that pin Thursday, which is good. But for us to be evaluated, I want to feel like he can go out better than he was those last two starts and get after it and show plus command like he's capable of tomorrow. So tomorrow night we'll make a decision. Could he fall in line and be part of the Vanderbilt series like Saturday, the back end of the weekend, or do we need to continue for another week and keep doing some more strategies and stuff on the side to keep getting him better? I want him to be in a better place and look more put together, closer to what Joseph is supposed to look like before we put him back out there.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.